Microphone's on. Now you can introduce yourself.
All right. Okay. Good day, everybody. How are you? My name is Josh, and I'm from Canada, and I'm one of the teachers at CCEL in Vancouver. And I'm really happy to be here with you today. Hopefully, I can join you every week and help you with your English, and maybe teach you some new things. So, what can we do? Maybe we can introduce ourselves to each other, maybe with some. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jeremy. How's it going? Imad, how's it going? Saeed, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, just tell me, okay? M. Manifi, Chamil, Gertrudis, Thushara, how are you today? GK, Al-Karashi, Nawar, Lali, Sergi, Washington, D.C. Do I say your name as Jesus? Do I pronounce your name as Jesus? Okay, that's awesome. From France, Lali's from France, that's cool. And Dennis Ryabchuk, good to have you here. Wow. Pilar, hi, I'm Josh. Good to see you today. Wow, so many people. This is awesome. Okay. Nima from Iran. That's cool. Abdul Rasal. I'm here. This is Joshua. Maybe I can tell you some more information about myself. I've been teaching English for about maybe 15 years, and I was in South Korea for 5 years and China for 4 years before coming back to Canada and teaching in Vancouver. And I've been with CCEL ever since I've been back in Canada, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good place. Where is our young, beautiful lady? Are you talking about Julia? I think Julia streams on another day. I'm not too sure. Yeah. I'm from Yemen. 2:40 a.m. Oh my God. Well, we might be able to stream at different times. I'm open to different times. Let's see. I'm from Brazil. Michele, good to see you. Maria from Ukraine. Wow, that's amazing. And who else is here? John. Where's Kent? Where's Kent? If I find out where Kent is, I'll let you know. I'll tell you. Okay, so maybe that's cool. Natsanet, you're from Eritrea. Wow. Sri Lanka. 5:10 a.m. Good morning. 1:41 a.m. It's late at night. Late at night in France. All right. So I thought that we could learn about or study, review conditionals. And I want to tell you about the zero conditional. Don't ask about the question. Okay, don't worry, we're going to go through it together. So it's going to be step by step. Very easy. It will be very easy. Okay, so can everybody can see this? A condition tells us about the status of someone or something. Okay, for example, let me go over here. My friends are online, right? You know when you look at your Instagram, you have your Instagram open and you can see like a little green circle. It means your friend is online, right? Or MSN Messenger. Okay, so your status. Another kind of status. I'm happy. So my feeling, my current condition, my status. I'm happy. The weather is cold in Vancouver. This is a very cold fall. Okay. I teach English. That's my status. Okay. Can you share someone or something's condition, status? Julia's class is on Tuesdays. Okay, that's a status. Julia's class, that's a condition, is on Tuesdays. Okay. How about another kind of situation, another condition? Unless it rains, I will come. Okay. So the condition is rain, right? The condition is the rain, right? So it rains. Another condition. I live in France. Oh. Okay, that's a condition, right? That could change a lot of things, living in France. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Yes. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these are all conditions. Oh, good question, Thushara. What does a condition mean? Well, a condition could be like a fact. What is real right now? Okay, it's a condition. Or something that we just imagine. Okay, a situation that we imagine. It might not be real right now, but we can think about it in our minds. And it may be true in the future, or it may never be true. It might never be true. So today, though, we're going to be thinking mostly about true things. Things that are true, situations that are true. Komal, hello, from Pakistan. Good to have you here. Okay, nice. Okay. So yeah, the availability of our teachers, sometimes a teacher is not available, so we just have another teacher that can take their place. I'm watching you right now. Cool. Jasmine, I hope I can help you. The sky is blue. Okay, good. I hope so. I hope the sky is blue. A lot of times the sky is gray with clouds. Let's see. I get home from work at 6:30. I get home from work at 6:30. Okay, not bad. So you have a commute You have to travel far from work? At 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. or 6:30 a.m.? The sun rises at 6 a.m. in the summer. Yeah, it's quite early. In Vancouver, sometimes it's like 5 a.m. Oh my goodness. The Earth goes around the sun. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so we have these conditions, right? How about you, Josh? Can you be available 3 hours earlier? Only human. That's not actually possible because I'm teaching classes earlier in the day, so I'm only available after 4:10 in the afternoon. Can you stream 2 hours? I wish I could, but it's not possible. Perhaps on Fridays. Vancouver is a modern city. Yeah. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. What about on days when you're not working or not going to school? Wow. That's interesting. I thought that's right. Okay. So these are lots of cool pieces of information from your lives. And maybe we're going to use some of these to talk more about conditionals. So if, the next thing we need to know about is the word if. Okay, so if will introduce a condition that we want to imagine. Okay, so we're thinking about a condition. It might be real right now, or it might be just a possibility. Okay, so examples: if I'm happy. Okay, if I'm happy, we're considering, imagining just being happy. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, we're imagining that condition, that situation, that status. We hope change the day. That could be possible, Jasmine. I could change the day. It's possible. I'm not sure. How did you find? Oh, Nawar, the Korean and Chinese people. Yes, yeah. Generally, they're pretty good at English. I would say that when I was walking around the streets of Korea, most people could at least speak basic English, so it really helped me because I didn't really know much Korean. In China, some people knew basic English, but sometimes in certain shops and restaurants, they couldn't speak English, so I had to know some basic Mandarin. Yeah, but I never really learned much beyond the basic level. If I'm happy, I will buy you a present. Wow, I hope it's me, or whoever it is. Good, they're lucky. That's great. If I'm happy, I can study more English. Yeah. I think that's very important. Your mood really determines how well you can learn a language. If you're happy, it really helps you. If you're motivated, that can really help you too. Are you Chinese? No, I'm Canadian. My parents are Canadian. We were born in Canada. So exactly, Abdo, we're talking about the present simple today, mostly. So we have some more conditions to imagine. So let's imagine 5 conditions. I will leave if I am be informed. I will. So you want to know where Julia is? Julia streams on another day. Yeah. I'm going to share it with others. Okay, Jasmine, I hope you're happy. Okay, so if I'm happy, there's a condition there. Can you give any more conditions? If I'm not, if she comes today, I guess that's Julia, right? If Julia comes today. Snakes bite if they are scared. Okay, if snakes are scared. Very good. Let's see. If I have money. Yeah. If I have money. If I have money, I will put it in the bank. I will buy a beer and drink it. Okay, what else? Okay, if I were in trouble. Okay, if I were in trouble, that's also a condition, and we might look at that another day. That would be the second conditional, and we're just going to look at present today, the present tense. If she is a doctor, okay, good. Nice, nice. When you can stream earlier. Only human, I will try, but I cannot promise anything. If she comes today, okay. If I'm an artist, oh, that would be great to be an artist. Khalil. If people eat too much, they get fat. Yeah, that's absolute, that's a fact. That's usually a fact. If I hadn't had my visa application refused, I would have visited Canada. Oh my God, Raphael, I hope that you can apply for another visa and be accepted and come to Canada, come to Vancouver. Okay, if I'm happy, I go shopping. Very expensive. If you can, I'd be able. If you are great in your life, you might benefit. If I'm a teacher at Smrt English, yeah, okay. So we can imagine that the condition happens or doesn't happen, right? If I'm happy, if I'm not happy. Like this. If I'm happy, if I'm not happy. Can you think of another one? If I live in Vancouver, how can you give the negative of that one? If I'm not happy, I stay awake at 3 a.m. like today. Oh my God. Why are you not happy? If I pass the TOEFL, I can get into medical school. Oh, nice. I hope you pass the TOEFL. If you start the live video earlier, I can participate. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Farah. Okay. Oh, Khalil, yeah. If don't, or maybe not, right? If I don't, right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, you're right, good. Yeah, if I don't live in Vancouver, that's right. Okay, so a condition can be positive or negative, and that will change the result, right? Because this is the first part of the zero conditional, and the next part of the zero conditional depends on the first part. If I do not live in Vancouver. Yeah, okay, nice. So we'll continue here, and we'll look at the results of these conditions, and we're just imagining, okay? But these conditions are possible, okay? They're real. They can be real. So if the condition happens, what is the result? So if you're happy, if I'm happy, what happens? If I'm not happy, I may listen to some music. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's put that in there. If I'm not happy, I may listen to some music. Yeah. Yeah, music can cheer you up. What kind of music do you like to listen to? If I live in Vancouver, I can visit you. Yeah, nice. Okay, where can we can put that there. If I live in Vancouver, I can visit you. Okay, good. If I do not live in Vancouver, I won't go to Capilano Park. Okay, so that's first conditional, but that's nice. That's nice. Capilano Park. Do you live, Gertrudis? Do you live in Vancouver? If I'm happy, it's because of you. That's amazing. That's a nice thing to say to people. That's really nice. If I'm watching you, I'll be watching a movie. You mean like this is like a movie, or you'll be watching me and a movie? Okay. If I'm not going outside, I will stay until the end. If I'm not going outside, usually we don't use the future next to if, Okay, with if. So in the condition. So you could say if I don't go outside, I will stay until the end. Yeah. Okay. If I don't achieve my goal, yes. Maria, yeah. That can be motivation if you think about what could happen if you don't achieve your goal. Okay, if I'm not happy, I will try to go on a picnic. Yeah. Yeah. So that's one future time. If you use will, you're talking about one specific time. If you use present simple and present simple, it means usually. So if I'm not happy, I try to go on a picnic. You do that again and again. It's your habit. If I live in Vancouver, I will freeze. Okay? Or you could say if I live in Vancouver in the winter, I freeze. Okay. I've been in Vancouver many times. You've been to Vancouver many times. Nice, Gertrudis. I guess not in the winter, right? If the internet didn't exist, we wouldn't be together now. That's true. The internet is connecting people in new ways. It's incredible. If I don't save money, I won't be able to buy a house. Yeah, we all need to save money. Yeah, we need to buy a house, we need to save money. If I'm happy, I go out with friends. Yeah, perfect. If you don't get help, If you don't help get there next to you, that will be a shame on you. You mean come here? Come here next to me? I don't know. If I'm not happy, I don't speak anymore. Yeah, right? Sometimes when you're not happy, you just don't feel like talking. Okay, that's right. So we have the results, right? We have the results and we have the conditions. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, what happens? If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Gross Mountain. Yeah, I haven't been there right in the middle of winter. I've been there in spring. If you're not Smrt Live, you might get a certificate. If I'm not happy, I go to bed. Yeah, that's a good solution as well. It freezes. Okay, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, what freezes though? What freezes? Everything freezes? People freeze? Okay, the water freezes. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes. Usually, sometimes not. It's crazy. Okay, so very nice. If I don't sleep well, please don't talk to me for at least the first hour. Okay. No water freezes. Okay, perfect, Gertrudis. Yeah, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, the water freezes. Or the water is frozen, becomes frozen. Could freeze, yeah. Can freeze, we'll say can. Okay, if I wear an earphone, yeah, if I were wearing earphones, I could hear you. I could hear you better. I could hear you well. Okay, sweet, very good, nice. So let's continue here. So let's imagine that the condition doesn't happen. What is the result? So if I'm not happy, I heard somebody say I go to bed, right? If I'm not happy, I go to bed. If I'm not happy, somebody else said, if I'm not happy, I listen to some music, right? That's the result. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, I will stay home. Okay. What if the temperature isn't 0 degrees Celsius? If the temperature isn't 0 degrees Celsius, I will go out. What if it's 1 degree Celsius? Because the end of the world. Well, sometimes it feels that way. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius here, it's because it's the end of the world. Pablo, where are you? Where are you? Because in Canada, 0 degrees Celsius is very common. Higher or lower? Oh, good question. Who said that? Who said that? You mean, Saeed, you mean higher or lower? I meant higher. Higher than 0. Warmer than 0. That's a good point, right? It could be lower or higher. So if the temperature isn't 0 degrees Celsius. So what if it's higher than 0? Yeah, let's write that. If the temperature wasn't lower than 0 degrees Celsius and higher than 0 degrees Celsius. Oh, okay. Water remains as it is. Yeah. Water remains as it is. That's good. Okay. Ice melts. That's a good one. Yeah. If the temperature isn't 0 degrees Celsius, ice melts. Absolutely. If it's higher than 0, right? If I'm happy, I could do something good for someone. That's a good way to think. I go to the beach. Maybe 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. I learned we say below 0. Yeah, we say below 0. Above or below 0. Nice, nice. Nawar, yeah. I walk away with my friends. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now what we have a condition. We have the if, we have the condition, and we imagine that the condition happens, and then we have the result, right? And we're just thinking about the present tense. So these are real things. They're possible. So a conditional statement is to imagine the result of a condition that happens. Okay, it actually happens, so what is the result? Okay, nice. Pilar, that's right. Okay, cool. If the temperature isn't 0 degrees Celsius, I still stay at home. You like home. Home is a comfortable place for you, a nice place for you. We don't have that temperature you're talking about. Sudan, Abdul Rasul. What's the lowest temperature in Sudan? Yeah, Pilar likes to stay at home. A homebody. You can say Pilar is a homebody. Perhaps. She likes to stay at home. Okay. Is that what a homebody means? I think so. Okay. Good, good. If the temperature is not 0 degrees Celsius, we do not ski next weekend. Okay, well, what you can say with that is you can use the first conditional, and you could say we will not ski next weekend. It's a specific time in the future. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. 0 conditional. So we're just focusing right in on 0 conditional today as part of the lesson. Why do we use it? We can imagine facts. Some of you have already said that. It's for facts. It's for routines, things that happen again and again. Habits, okay? Processes, right? How to do something. What happens if you do something? Wait a second. It could be at work or at school. Okay, a process. How to do something. Which city did 18 degrees? Now, whatever the temperature is, I stay in my dent. Is that a dent? A tent? Apartment? Okay. So also 0 conditional, you can use it. It's used to give suggestions. What I think you should do. What I think is a good idea. Advice. that's something stronger than a suggestion, right? What I think the right thing to do is. I think it's the right thing to do. I live near the beach. Oh, beautiful. Pilar, so you can just like look out the window, you see the ocean. Or do you live next to a lake, a sea, a river, an ocean? Now we mix zero and first conditionals. Yeah. Yes, you can do that. Of course, you can mix conditionals. Why is it named zero? Said, it's named zero because I guess it's just the most basic one. It's the first level of conditional. It's closest to reality, I guess. Because we're talking about facts. Okay. So that's my guess. So we use it to give suggestions, advice, and warnings, right? Be careful. If you do this, something bad might happen. Or if you don't do this, something bad might happen. And it's not used for a specific time in the future. So that would be first conditional with will, okay? If the weather were not, yeah, Letitia, you could say, let me check here right now. If the weather were not 0 degrees, I could make a snowman. I could make a snowman. See? That's a second conditional. So that means the weather is 0 degrees. Okay. I can wear it. Oh, you could wear a sweater, yeah. Close to the ocean. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's look at some facts. Let's look at facts. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes, right? Lots of you have already said that. How about another fact? Can you give another fact, like it could be from science, a scientific fact? So that's a fact. Jacqueline, is that a fact? If I arrive late for work, for my job, my boss, maybe instead of will, maybe you just say my boss quarrels with me because this happens again and again. We'll just imagine this is like a pattern, a routine for you. I know that's not true for you, but just imagine it's your routine. You're always coming late for work. Okay, coming late to work. If I arrive late for my job, my boss quarrels with me. It always happens, right? If you go to bed early, you will get up on time. Is that a fact? I hope so. I hope so. If you go to bed early, you will get up on time. Okay, I hope so. Oh, still in your den. Nawar, okay, nice. Sounds cozy. If you put your hand on a fire, it burns. Yeah, you get burned. Okay. If you put your hand on a fire or in a fire, it gets burned. It burns. Gets burned. Okay. It doesn't burn. If you leave your hand in the fire long enough, it will burn. But if you just leave it for a moment, it gets burned, and your skin is in pain. Your hand is in pain. If you put ice on the sun, it melts. Yeah, this is a fact. So you don't say it will. You could just say if you put ice on the sun, it melts. Okay, it's a fact. So you don't need to put will. If I don't go to bed for a long time, I get weaker. Yeah, absolutely. I stopped exercising for 2 weeks, and my body changed into like a marshmallow substance. Okay, so we have routines and habits. We looked at facts. Okay, if I don't go to the gym for a long time, I get weaker. Let's look at routines and habits. So if I'm sick tonight, no, that's not it. If I'm sick tonight at 7 p.m., can we, with zero conditional, can you talk about the future? Can you? No, you can't. So we cannot say that. We can't say if I'm sick tonight at 7 p.m. Let's delete that. Let's just go in general. Okay, this is a general situation. If I'm sick, if I don't finish up my project on time, I let down my boss. Yeah. If I don't drop off my job after working for the same company for 15 years, I'll go crazy. You mean if I don't leave my job, right? If I don't, leave my job, I will go crazy. Okay. That's a future situation. That's first conditional. If I'm sick, I go to bed. Okay, that's your routine, right? Nice. You can sleep it off. I take the day off. Oh, that's a good one. Right? You can use your sick days. If I'm sick, I take the day off. Nice. What else? If I do not pray 5 times a day, I might not go to paradise, right? Is that what that means? Yeah. If I'm sick, it's time to watch TV. Nice. If it rains, I won't go to the park. Okay. So I'll do this. If I don't pray 5 times a day, I might not get into paradise. I might not enter paradise. Okay. If I don't do my homework, I will fail. Yeah, I will fail the course. I will fail the grade. If I feel worried, you know what? You can say if I feel worried. Okay, you can use the ed form of the adjective. Well, it's not. It's like you're worried by something. Okay, it's affecting you. If I feel worried, where are you? I listen to music. Yeah. Okay. If you do hard work, you can get everything you want. That's a good, I don't know, good mantra, good idea. If I'm sick, I take some medicine. Yeah, good. If I'm sick, I take some medicine. Perfect. If I'm bored, I call my friends. Yeah. You need your friends to raise your spirits. Okay, if I study today, I'll go to the party tonight. First conditional. Yeah. Do your work now, have fun later. And reap the benefits. Okay, so you've given many routines and habits. Oh, okay, good question, Tushara. Why did you use worried instead of worry? Where are you? Because you used the word feel. Okay, so if you use the word feel, you need to use an adjective. Okay, so feel plus adjective. So the adjective of worry is worried. Okay, so worry is a verb, and then worried is the adjective. So because you used feel, you have to use an adjective, and in that situation you could say worried. Okay. Said, what if I'm sick, you're sick, or you're not. So why if is used? Let me see. If I'm sick, you're sick or you're not. So why if is used? So Syed, maybe you're asking, so we're just considering, we're considering a situation. Okay, maybe you're not sick, but you want to think about being sick. So you think about when, in that case, when you're sick, what happens? Okay, so you're just imagining. Or you could imagine, if I'm not sick, what happens? Okay, so maybe you're not sick. You're just imagining. Let me see. Someone bothers me, I go out for a walk. That's nice. Yeah, get some fresh. It's good to get some fresh air. Get away from what's bothering you. Yeah. If I'm stressed out, I play some video games. Nice. What video games do you have? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC games? If I go to bed early, I wake up great. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Okay, good. So we're talking about habits and routines. Sayed, did I answer your question? I hope so. Okay, if not, just say so. Okay, and then we have a process. Okay, in this situation, if I were sick, wouldn't it be better? Okay, Well, it's a different meaning, Said, if you say that. So, for example, if we do this, okay? If I'm sick, I get medicine, okay? This is talking about your routine, your habit, okay? So that's the meaning of that. That's why we would use that form. If we said, if I were sick, I would get medicine. This is showing that this situation is not true right now. Okay? So you're imagining what's not real right now. That it's a different emphasis. Okay, one is talking about routines and habits, and one is where you're just imagining a different reality, a different now. Okay? So I hope that helps. It depends on your meaning. You could use either one. It depends on your meaning. So, okay, we have the process. If the water is boiling, put the spaghetti put the spaghetti noodles into the pot. Okay, so it's like a process, step by step. Maybe you're cooking. Okay, Pablo, why don't we use was? If I was sick. Pablo, oh, thanks. Okay, thanks, Said. Okay, good. Pablo, that's another good question. So with second conditional, we don't use was. We only use were, okay? If you're being very formal. With your friends, you could use was, but it's better to use were. It's like perfect grammar, okay? So only use were as the be verb with second conditional. Okay. If I feel worried, I will bite my nails. Yeah. Or if it's a habit, Letitia, if it's a habit, you could say, if I feel worried, I bite my nails again and again. It always happens. Put them into the dishwasher. Yes, Raphael, nice. That's a nice, it's the process. If the dishes are dirty, put them into the dishwasher. Or clean them, right? Don't let them sit in the bottom of the sink. Okay, if I were a lady, I would not wear the clothes like this. Yeah, that's second conditional, just imagining. If I miss the train, I drive to work. Yeah, it's your habit, right? It's your routine. Nice. Okay. let's see here. Something's happening here. Okay. Okay, let's go continue with rules. Okay, we can talk about a process. We can talk about rules at school, at work, from your family, from your wife, from your husband. I don't know. Usually the wife makes the rules, right? If the traffic light is red, you must stop, right? That's a rule. If you don't stop, you're breaking the law. And you could probably lose your license or go to jail, or you'll have to go to court. Wait a second. How did it go? Oh, nice. Okay. Can you give another rule? Another rule from your wife or your family or your boss? Maybe you have some rules at work. If you come to work late, what happens? You get a warning. I don't know. Something like that, right? Okay. What's happening here? Is it still going? So we'll keep going. Suggestions. So when we use suggestions, it's a little bit different. You could see with all the other forms, we're using a, can I point there? Yeah. We're using a subject, right? You must stop. You get a warning. Okay, this process didn't use a subject. We just gave it like a command, right? An imperative, put them into the dishwasher. So the process is a little bit different. Routines and habits, right? Subject, if I feel worried, I listen to music. If I'm sick, I take medicine. If you never get good results at work, you might be fired. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Make sure that you perform. You have to perform. Okay. Let's see. If I'm sick, I go to bed. So usually we use a subject for routines, habits, facts sometimes, and rules sometimes. But for suggestions, sometimes we don't use a subject. We just use the verb. It's like telling someone to do something. Okay? Okay. Okay, nice. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, Julian, thank you. So if you have any questions, yeah, ask me. I'm here. I'm here. So if you like action movies, watch Terminator 2. It's like a suggestion. Any other suggestions? No? Wow, okay. Oh, yes. If you like, I don't know, there are lots of good restaurants in Vancouver. How about this? If you like trying new food, eat some poutine. Eat some poutine. That's a Canadian dish with fried potatoes, French fries, and some gravy and cheese. Oh, it's delicious. It's a French Canadian food. If you don't work hard, you won't be successful. Nice. I think that's advice. Yeah, it's more than a suggestion. Let's put it here. If you want to be healthy, get plenty of sleep. Here, we're going to put that there. If you don't work hard, you won't be successful. Oh, well, okay, that's first conditional, but you can use first conditional. Oh, wait a second. Okay, you won't. Yeah, that's usually. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna just delete that though. Okay, nice. If you want to be fit, work out a little more. Yeah. Absolutely. What else? Can we have grammar material? Pablo, yes, I think so. I think I can put a link. I think we can put a link to this lesson on the YouTube page. Or you can also learn about zero conditional using Smrt. Okay, Smrt English. Where is it? Yeah, you can, if you use this. There are less zero conditionals, everything you could ever want to learn about grammar, writing, and anything. It's all in this system. And we can link this. If you would like to be fit, you should work out. What kind of classes are you going to run in the future? Denise, okay, that's a good question. What kind of classes would you like to have? I like to do some grammar ones, and then we can include some conversation using the grammar. We could do other kinds of classes as well, just like freestyle, answering questions, English-related questions. Anything you want. Okay. If you can read this, thank you, teacher. Thank a teacher. Okay, maybe thank the teacher. Thank you. If you enjoy swimming, go to the lake. Absolutely. Okay. Very good. If you don't take your medicines, you will probably get worse. Yeah. So that's first conditional. Okay. If you're sick, you should see a doctor. Yeah. Let's put that there. If you are sick, go see a doctor. You should see a doctor. Visit a doctor. Visit a doctor's office. Okay. You can't drive a car if you don't have a license. That's a rule. Yeah. Alamo, where's that? The rule. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. If you like rom-com movies, watch Pride and Prejudice. That's a rule? Wow. Maybe it's your rule for your boyfriend, for your boyfriends. When's the class plan? What's the class plan for the next weeks? Saeed, I'm thinking that we could do more conditionals next time, go deeper into conditionals, or we could choose another topic. Okay. I was thinking of going step by step through different grammar points. Yeah. Let's see here. So advice. Okay, we talked about advice. Warnings. Okay, something bad will happen if you don't do it. If you ride your bicycle outside tomorrow. Can you say tomorrow with this conditional? Zero conditional? No. If you ride your bicycle outside, lock it up. Oh, Pilar, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. See you next week. If you want to stay safe, don't stay behind. Wow. If you want to stay safe, don't be behind a criminal. Yeah. Don't be behind a criminal. Don't walk behind a criminal. Nice. If you want to be safe, don't stay behind a criminal. Absolutely. Okay. Very nice. Grammar would be excellent. Okay. We can do that. Grammar would be awesome. Okay, just one last thing. We have 1 minute. The form, we might be able to link this after. If plus present simple, and you need a comma, and then you need present simple again. Or negative, or you could flip it around. Present simple, if, and present simple, but no comma. Wow, okay, so I think we're almost finished here. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope that this helped you practice, and I hope it helped you figure out some things, and I hope I could answer some questions. What else? I think the stream will be the same time next week. So yeah, that's great. This was fun, and come next time. Tell your friends. Tell everybody you know to join. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Great morning.
All right.
Okay.
Good for a stream.
Nice.
So
I'll just mute.